So this will be a quick overview of some expectations that you can have as an expert looking to join prepurchaseinvestigators.com. And if you're wondering what becoming an expert here is all about and how it'll benefit you, then that's why this video is made. It's going to cover the points. There's two other videos though that you must watch that will give you more detailed explanations of how things work and some expectations. One is about 6 minutes long and the other is 10 minutes. There's also more detail in the terms and conditions, and all of that can be found on the website. So what is prepurchaseinvestigators.com? It's a directory where people from all over the US will come to find a knowledgeable person to give them an opinion or assessment of the item that they're looking to purchase. Items are cars, trucks, motorcycles, RVs, boats, horses, houses, heavy equipment, and aircraft. And these clients use our directory for free, and we don't even ask them to register or take their email address. And we do that to encourage as much activity as possible from people who come to the site, because that and all our advertising is directed to get them to you to try and give you business and provide a service for them. We don't need to be in the middle of that. So if you have in-depth knowledge in these categories that I just mentioned, and you have an eye for detail, you like working your schedule, being your own boss, and would like to make an extra $200 to $750 a day, then you would pay $199 per year to be on this directory where clients would find you. And you only pay the $199 per year, and you keep the entire amount of the fee with the client. We don't take any percentage. Your deal with the client is between the two of you only. Now, and let's say here's another benefit, nice one. If you're a full-time RVer, or if you ever move, you don't lose your client base from your local area. You just change the geographic location on your pre-purchase investigators profile, your bio, and to your new location. And maybe you spend the winters down south and the summers up north. Well, that's great. Now you can serve people in any part of the country where you will be. So on the directory, you would have this profile with your bio, your expertise, your certifications that you can upload, anything that's about you. It's details of you selling yourself to the people who are coming here looking for you. And if any of those above purchase items I mentioned are selling in your geographic area, let's say 50 miles from your location, then clients will be directed to your bio and they'll give you a call if your profile sounds good to them. Your profile is important. So when you get called and you work a deal with the client, you go out and you do an assessment of the item. You take photos and you go home and you put all that in the report and you email it within 24 hours. Your timeliness and your thoroughness are the requisite characteristics required here, along with your knowledge. And remember, the inspection is non-invasive because no seller is going to let you disassemble their engine. But even getting it on a lift will be a challenge. So as an inspector, you go out with your jack, seat covers. You want to keep the vehicle clean, or whatever the item is, to have respect for it. You have an analyzer and you read any potential codes or anomalies that might show up. But you're going out there with your years of tuned eyes and ears. You're going to use all your senses to see problems that might cost the client lots of money in repairs. You're there to look, listen, feel, drive and ride, and report. That's how it works. And that's it in a nutshell. This is advertising for you and exposure to the best side hustle that you can have for your skills. The biggest bang for your buck that you can get, $199. Like any advertising, though, there's no guarantees. It's impossible to say how many leads you can get. But there is a huge exposure, and there's more people today than ever that are looking for someone with knowledge to help them not get ripped off. With the cost of purchases today, the high cost, buyers are happy to pay for an expert opinion. And remember, your opinion is just that. It's an opinion. You're not responsible for the performance of the item, but the better you are and the better your reviews and ratings will be, and then the more jobs you will get. And, remember, and clients are reminded of this here too, that things break and animals get sick every day when they weren't sick or broken the day before. And you can only tell them what you find on that day that you go out there. And clients understand, and they'll be happy with your conscientiousness and your thorough sharing of your knowledge. So now's the time. Join now, and let's put your skills to work and help these clients that are buying in your area.